So he's like walking about and putting his like looking at different jackets that he's going to wear or something like that. And he's like, so what do you want to talk about today? Like turns around and asks what I'm going to chat about. And I was like,
I just wanted you to tell us a story about the Jordan Peterson interview and, you know, how that went. Were you anxious beforehand? How did you approach it? Like, obviously, there's a certain amount of pressure on you. Like, I got Jordan Peterson. I need to make sure that this is a good one and I can get the most value I can out of this interview. So, yeah, what was the story there?
Yeah, so that was a fun one. Like, I knew that Jordan had a new book coming out, and I thought, right, this is the chance. I've been working with Penguin Random House quite closely for a while now, and I really wanted to get him on. I knew that he wasn't going to have a huge amount of press time. Finally booked him in, which was great. That was like a really sick email to get, and then it got pushed back by. They tried to push it back by 6 weeks because his schedule was so busy. And I was like, look, like this 6 weeks is too much because I'm going to be right slap bang in the middle of this media tour. He's going to have said all the interesting stuff he's going to say. Like, is there any other dates that we can find? And sure enough, they found this one, and it happened to be the day after the Red Skull fiasco with Ta-Nehisi Coates. So Marvel put Jordan Peterson into a Captain America comic, and it was like a bit disparaging. And I got him the day after, and it was the first thing that I talked about. And that clip did 1.5 mil, like in a weekend. So, and actually, here's something I've totally forgotten about. This is such a good hack, especially if you've got a great guest on. What I've taken to doing is, let's say that you record, let's say you're going to release an episode on a Monday and you've got a week's lead time between the two. I've actually taken to releasing a clip on the Friday before the Monday. So the full episode isn't available, but here's a clip from the episode. And what my bro science theory is that primes the algorithm, because people that like that person will have seen that video. If they've watched it, they are more likely to be delivered the next video, which you know is going to be that person.
Yeah.
Plus, it's also it's a short form piece of sort of teaser content where someone's like, the number of people that commented and said, where's the full episode? Where's the full episode? Let's not forget that some people get pissy about the fact that if a full episode's out and you release a clip, they say, I can't believe that you're just republishing stuff that I've already seen. You're like, right, okay, so you're not happy if I publish a clip before the episode, but you're also not happy if I publish a clip after the episode. Those are the people that are just never happy. Yeah. But that's such a good hack. Like, if you get a good guest and you've got like a bang piece of content that you know is going to go well, don't wait until the episode goes out. Put that out beforehand, sort of wet the whistle, so to speak, and get ready for the full one. And that worked really well for us with that. But yeah, man, it was, again, like, hi, Jordan, I'm sorry, I'm recording on Skype. Yes, I'm aware that it's like ancient technology. He's got a dude that comes on, Eric, who I know that's his like producer guy that makes sure everything's sorted. I was a bit nervous before speaking to him because I've spent a lot of time consuming his content, and it does feel very much like a sort of a World Cup final type thing, like a pinnacle event. So I was fine up until about an hour before, and then a little bit of nerves kicked in. So I was like, right, well, I'll go for a walk. Didn't go away. I was like, right, I'll do some press ups. Didn't go away. Right, I'll do some box breathing. Didn't go away. I was like, it looks like I'm just going to be nervous then. I couldn't get rid of it. I'd done like the right amount of prep. Like the amount of preparation I'd done was like bang on. Enough questions, enough freedom. And then, he came on, and I think that he must have walk-in wardrobes behind where his recording setup is. I think that's his office, but he also must have some wardrobes or whatever. So he's like walking about and putting his like looking at different jackets that he's going to wear or something like that. And he's like, so what do you want to talk about today? Like turns around and asks what I'm going to chat about. And I was like, I'm just watching. It was such an odd thing to do, to see someone that gives lectures like choosing the jacket that they were going to wear in this episode. Like, it was such an odd, like, normal dad thing. But anyway, so had a good chat with him, and then yeah, man, the episode went great. Again, with that, like, look, here's a really easy question. What's your thoughts on this Red Skull situation? Like, tell me. 6 minutes, just let him go. Okay, something else, let him go. Something else, let him go. He's quite a difficult person to podcast with because his speaking cadence is a little bit sort of discordant. So he talks, pauses for 1.5 beats, and then talks again. So you need to, again, this silence thing was really important with that. Like, I was just like, right, okay, just like give him 1.5 times as much space as you think that you're supposed to give him. And it ended up being like really good. I think people, Michaela, his daughter, said it's the best interview she's ever seen with her dad, which is very kind of her to say. And then for the next week, he went on other people's shows and talked about me, which was like quite bizarre. So he went on Ben Shapiro's Sunday Special and just unprompted in the middle of the episode started talking about me for 2 minutes, which was like very nice to hear. And yeah, it feels like leveling up. Like it genuinely does. But I'm even at the time, you start to think to yourself, like, I can't wait until the day that this happens and it's not a big deal. Like, that's the level that I want to get myself to, where you're like, yeah, Jordan brought me up, or Michael Malice brought me up on Lex Friedman's 200th or 100th or 200th episode the other day. And like, I'm looking forward to the day where I'm just like, yeah. Like,
just another.
Of course he did. So yeah, exactly. That's what it is. But no, it was cool, man. It was. I learned a lot from the discomfort and the nerves and then the conversation, and then we had a beautiful chat afterward where he was very complimentary about my style and stuff like that. So yeah, it was meant a lot.
It was great to see.